right now we are in the middle of spring salmon season, and fishermen are looking for any advantage they can get right now. Our Stan Brock has this amazing story, and he found out that experts with the U.S. Geological Survey have a high-tech way of reeling in fish on the Willamette.
When you think of the USGS, you think of volcanoes and you think of earthquakes and those kind of things. So I never put water in that.
We have an office up in Vancouver that actually are the volcano specialists, and then we have an office at Portland State University that are the water experts, and so we look at the water throughout the state.
One of the things experts like Jamie Goldman do here in the Northwest is track the water clarity along the Willamette River. It's important this time of year since we're at the height of spring salmon fishing season.
The first year that we had this monitor in the water and the fishermen caught on to the turbidity and how they could use that for choosing when a good time to fish was, we got a phone call from our headquarters asking if there was something wrong with that web page.
Turbidity is how hazy or murky the water is. The USGS website that tracks turbidity usually gets about a dozen hits a day, mostly from other government agencies like the City of Portland or the DEQ. But during salmon season, it raises to roughly 50,000 per month. So how does it work? Well, it's a two-part process.
This is a Secchi disc, and when we lower this into the river, what we do is we look for the point in the water where that disappears. This is our turbidity probe. This is what we're using for fishing. So what it does is it sends out light and it collects, it scatters on the particles, and then it reads the light coming back into this sensor.
The USGS has one of these permanently installed under the Morrison Bridge in downtown Portland.
And it collects data every half hour, every single day, 24/7.
So why is turbidity so important?
You want the flashers that we're using right now to be able to collect that light that's down there and be able to, that's what attracts the fish. So
FNU for turbidity, you can see this is how the clarity works. So if you have 5, you've got about 6 feet of clarity here. So what we've done is we've converted our half-hour data into feet of clarity using this Secchi disc. So you can click on our webpage and you can see how clear is the water, am I going fishing today?
So I know in the Columbia.
On this morning, we brought the Game On boat just north of the St. John's Bridge near the channel that hugs the south shore of Sauvie's Island.
We think that this relationship would this value is probably similar around the Willamette, but we're about to prove that on this boat today. So we're at about 5.5 meters, and our turbidity is about 5.5. So 5.5. So it's about
below 7.
And so we'll have Steve come up here and use the Secchi disc and tell us how clear it is, and we'll know if this is about the same as what we see at the Morrison Bridge today. So what did you get?
5 feet.
Got about 5 feet?
Yeah.
There we go. Then the Morrison Bridge is going to be
similar.
Morrison Bridge is going to be similar to what we're seeing right out here. We had one fisherman call us and tell us that he would get up every morning, go down to Selwood Park, take a stick it in the water, determine if it's a good day to fish, and then go home and either get his gear or pass. That was his science. And so now he loves our monitor because he actually can just roll out of bed, turn on the computer, and decide, is it a good day to fish?
Well, if you want to check out the test results before you do a little fishing on the Willamette, just log on to our website on coin.com/GameOn. We post